Alright guys, welcome back to another video on my history channel. Today I am going to be making a video on 3 shovels I own. 2 of them are the M-1943, which is World War II, and the other one is the M-1969, which I believe is its designation, which was Vietnam War. So we're going to start off with the M-1943, which I don't own a T-handle shovel. I wish I did, but I don't own one, so I'm just going to go over the M-1943 and the M-1969, which means I'll be skipping over the Korean War M-1951 shovel like this one, but instead it would have had a pick that folded this way, and then, you know, still had the shovel on it, so I don't have one of those. But we're just going to go over the M-1943 to start with. So this dates back, this one specifically is Ames 1945, but the shovels were officially made in 1943, which is why they're designated M-1943, which is when the first ones were made. 3 companies made them by the name of Wood, Ames, and AF&H Company. So this one, like I said, is Ames. My other one that I have is Ames, and my Vietnam War shovel is Ames. I don't own any Wood shovels. When I say Wood, I mean like Wood Company, or any AF&H shovels. I believe AF&H might have only made them in 1943. For me, they're kind of rare to find. But these shovels are interesting because they can fold 3 different ways. They fold this way, or you can fold them out to where they're this way, or you can just fold it to where it's straight up like this, basically, which is usually how you'd have it. You'd usually have it folding up that way if you're digging, or you'd have it, you know, folded this way, you know, stuff like that. This is your position you'd have it when you want to stick it back in the canvas cover, which they, at that time, would come with a canvas cover, like I have, which, before I actually put this one away, I don't know why there's this rope at the end of it. I don't know whether this was done post-war. Still interesting, though. They would come in a canvas cover like this one, which you can see it's still marked US. Really nice. You can see there it's got the company on it, which, let me turn this around. Okay. Probably can't really read that, but if you can, it says Atlas Awning 1945, and then, you know, US stamp there. You can see the hooks on the back. This is, I think, one of the last ones with the types that they had in World War II with the canvas covers. This one's actually fairly good condition, besides the fact it doesn't actually close with the lift-the-dots that you have on it, because it was lift-the-dot, as you can tell. And then I take this shovel out, which is interesting. You drop the shovel in there. When you want to take it out, you can kind of just lift it out like that. Canvas cover, just, you know, like that. And this one's really good condition. I like this. I guess when they made these in World War II and all that, they had this green paint that was on it. I'm not sure whether that's an army thing or what, but it's really interesting. It makes me wonder if it was something to help with rust. That's what I want to know. But I still think these are interesting. This one doesn't have the rope at the end. This one's basically probably my best M-1943 shovel that I actually own. But the cool thing about these shovels is, before then, we had the M-1910 T-handle shovel. And, you know, paratroopers, they'd go and cut them down and still keep the T-handle, whereas on these, you know, they're probably around the same length, maybe a little longer than the T-handle, but they have this locking mechanism here, which is just like a little thing you turn to lock it, unlock it, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, the shovel blade, whatever you call it, that moves around whenever you do that, which I don't feel like doing because these shovels are a little annoying to even mess around with, but this one might not be so bad, so we'll see. Like, it's a little bit of a pain, but you can get it to where it does that, and then you can lock it like so. Gotta keep it straight, though. That actually doesn't lock it. Hang on. I'm going to lock it. But that's locked. That's one of the positions you can fold it in. This one's actually really easy to fold, honestly. This one's really nice. And then I can unlock it. It's a bit rusted. I might have to clean it up. You can lock it in this position, which is the other position I was talking about, or you can put it back in this position to put it back in the case. My other one is a trifold one. I'm not sure if I'm really going to do much with that one. That one is a pain. That one is like a true pain because of how rusty it is. I have to clean it up after this video. But sadly, with my Vietnam War one, you know, this is original Vietnam War. If you look there, it's probably not able to be read at all. Hang on. Maybe I can move this real quick. Nah, hang on. I gotta unfold this. I'm doing that wrong. Let's see. Is that able to be read on there? Probably not, but right there, it would say Ames 1975. It does, it just does not want to focus on the camera at all. If I can get it to focus, maybe. I don't know. It might not. It might just be focusing on my face. That's the only problem with recording it this way. But there's some red paint on this one. They didn't really paint this one, I guess. But I don't know. I guess post-war someone was doing something with this. It's got like red little bits of paint on there. You can see that. It's not rust. I know that. But, you know, trifold shovel. You fold it that way. And then I'm just going to do that. Hang on. This thing's being a pain. This thing is extremely rusted. Hang on. Jeez. There we go. Trifold because you can fold it like that. It's an extreme pain. Like I said, I gotta clean this up. But it retained the locking system while being downsized massively. But it retained the locking system that we had with the 1943. As you can tell, if you put them side by side, they're almost the exact same thing, just a bit different. Basically, whole thing's exactly the same, just they updated a couple things when they moved to the M-1969. Still can fold it the same exact way, just it's a bit more compact, like so. It's very, very compact. Sadly, I do not own a nylon cover, which is what they were originally issued in, I believe. It was either nylon or canvas, but I'm pretty sure it was nylon. Sadly, only got this like rubber type of one with the Alice clips on the back. Dated Skillcraft 1986 on here, which is probably not going to focus on there, but right there, it's pretty much dated Skillcraft 1986. But yeah, that's my 3 shovels. I'm looking to get an M1910, maybe multiple, because we used the M1910 from World War I all the way into World War II around 1942, which the M1910 would have been replaced with this, and then eventually it would have been replaced in Korea, and then it would have been the M1951 that was in Korea would have been replaced in Vietnam. And yeah, that's realistically the history of U.S. shovels. Leave a like down below. Let me know if there's any other videos you'd like to see. I have more coming up, just more research to do. In the meantime, I'm sorry there was a 6-7 day gap in between videos. I've just been busy lately. But yeah, leave a like I said, subscribe, leave a comment, you know, share this video if you're interested in history. And like I said, just, you know, if there's anything you'd like to see, let me know. And yeah, I'm going to end it here, and I hope you all have a great day or a great night, whatever time it is.